I think one of the most fascinating shifts in American politics is the shift in a big part of the American atheist movement, or American, I guess, Western atheist movement. Because for me, growing up, the atheists were against creationists and your conservative Christians, and I don't know exactly when it, like mid 20 teens, there became this shift where it's like almost collectively in the atheist consciousness, it was like, wait, I think we have a bigger foe on the other side. Did you notice that shift?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I mean, I sort of noticed the forking, right? Where like organized atheism, right? So I actually, I've been doing American Atheist Convention, right? I shook David Silverman's hand, right? Like I was very involved, right? I consumed a lot of the content. I sort of saw myself as part, not just as an atheist, but part of like movement atheism. And what I saw was that, and there are interesting sort of psychological reasons why this would be the case, but the organizations themselves, right, like American Atheists, like these big name, sort of formal organizations, basically completely and uncritically went down the woke road. They embraced all these things, and increasingly those things became their main priorities, right? To the extent that they even still talked about atheism, they only did so through the lens of like, religion is so bad because American evangelicals aren't on board with social justice, right? That's really why we have to dismantle all this stuff, right? And then all the people who were, so herd minded, not so agreeable, just split off the movement and basically abandoned a sort of movement atheism. I'm thinking of people like Jerry Coyne, Dawkins, right? Sam Harris to some extent, and the sort of culminated recently with the resignation of a lot of these people from the board of the Freedom from Religion Foundation, right, over gender ideology, I think it was. So yeah, I really saw that forking where the organizational core went full woke, and the further they went down that road, the more heterodox people just sort of evaporated away, right? So I don't know who has the most numbers, right? By voting, it's probably the wokes, right? Like non-religious people are the most left-leaning religious demographic in the country.
Mm.
But there was a sort of, loose group of often a lot of the larger thought leaders who did not succumb in that way.